Welcome back. We have Dunedain to command, and this means that the Dunlendings will tremble. And so for this fourth episode, what are our priorities? Well, it is to secure our little dike up here. We have fought one battle, and it went fairly well, although buggily. We also have some goblins that will probably sneak around the corner and smack at us every now and then. At least, you know, when they remember to attack us, remember that we're their mortal enemies and come running. But most of all, we are here with High King Aragorn in Dol Larach, and he is biding his time, waiting to assault the Byrrig. Because if we can have that, then we have very much confined Dunland to relatively poor and strategically inferior regions. Going down this way into Caladir and stuff would probably also be interesting. Also of note,
my lord. Your order.
we have a diplomat, and he's down here, and he's got a hell of a job because he needs to convince Dol Amroth to go into an alliance with us. And then, of course, there's Lord Skull.
It will be an honor defeating you.
And he says it would be an honor to defeat me, but I'm not sure how much, you know, how seriously should we really take this guy? I'm not sure. He's just been sitting there doing bugger and all for a while. So let's see if he keeps on doing that. I'm not sure exactly what the plan was, whether he was trying to go around and about, you know, round and about us and going to the High Elves, or whether he simply just wants to make an exclave out of Tir Thuin by taking it, which, I mean, militarily would be possible. Okay, but they have not attacked it this turn, I can tell you that. Ostsul finds a new general. Yay. Ah, and here comes Skull. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Orders.
Yeah, we didn't send anyone to Khazad-dûm, but that's also because they're on the other side of the blooming goblins. So, that was sort of out of the question. Apparently, the game isn't very good at detecting mountains. You see these, game? You see these? These are mountains. Mountains! And they're very hard to cross. So, just, yeah. Just for the game to know. Matrice, yeah, it will just keep you on a growth trajectory. It's going to be good. That carpenter's hut is also going to be very nice once it's done. Because then we can focus on more growth buildings. And what do we have here? Iran.
No
And we
fool.
have some
Send your emissary
folks
to
over
me.
here. Fionlach. And Captain Saradok still sitting there.
I will only address you in battle.
Apparently not quite clear on what to do with himself.
My lord.
But as far as I understand it, the Dunlendings are in no way
Yes,
interested
my lord.
in peace at the moment.
What is it you wish
Which is,
to
of course,
discuss?
sort of, you know,
You hold until we meet again.
it's understandable. We've taken their most important settlement, I would argue, or at least one of them. And also Dol Larach. And yeah, it is what it is.
Your will, my lord.
Why don't we? Oh, hello, goblins. Yes, you come back like you
Is that what
do.
you want?
Your orders, my lord. Yes, your
Who can move
orders, my
further?
lord.
Himbramir. Should we send you away? Well,
Let
when
us
Lord
settle
Skull
matters
passes,
on the
maybe.
field. Is that
But
what
then we
you
have
want?
Dilosh coming over here, and he seems very intent on striking Vindsvept, as the goblins have very often the habit of doing.
Yes, my lord.
So let's send our forces
Take
around
it,
Skull
come
and just naively assume that Skull is going northward, never to be seen down here again. Ah yes, hello High Elves. I can see what you are doing. I will allow it. So how are you finding this campaign, everybody? Oh, hello, goblins.
The enemy lays siege to our people.
I am definitely enjoying it. Oh, hello, hello. Okay. Well, he does have the movement points to catch up with us, so... you know what, Himramir, why don't you just go into battle, and then we're gonna withdraw you and see where you end up. Isn't that a fun game? I think it is. So let's do that. Essentially, it's not a hit and run, it's more of an and run. Yes, that's what we're doing. We're doing an and run. So, if we do like this... Ba-dum. Da-dum-dum-da-da-dum. Goodbye.
Though defeat is ours on this day, we have nothing to be ashamed of.
No, of course we don't have anything to be ashamed of. This is literally what we do, right? As rangers, right? We sit in the shadows, we shoot at the enemy every once in a while, but most of all, if they arrive with thousands and we have a couple dozen, we are out of there. And that is absolutely what we have just done. A little bit of reconnaissance and just mostly running away.
Rally to me, men!
And he heads to Dirthurin.
We must make
Very
a
good.
stand. We are besieged.
Oh, and then he goes. Then he goes for Ostsul. Okay, so we are going to face off against him proper. Very interesting this will be. So, he comes with his Dark Blades, which won't be terribly useful for him in the battle that is ahead. Then we have the Witch King. I don't know what this is about. I mean, this is really... this is an embarrassing moniker to take. Yeah. And apart from that, we have a lot of cheap troops that will run away as soon as Guld dies. At least, that's the plan, because Argalib is going to kill him.
Muster your courage, men! We march into battle!
Oh yes, we do. We march into battle. And a nice rooibos tea. A red tea, as it were. Not exactly as red as blood. No. The blood of the enemies that shall be spilt. But it is... slight orange. Slightly orange. Okay, so we are going to have some generals over there. We're going to have some Brim militia. Come on, come together, my friends. Come on. Yeah, there we go. And then we have these lovely guys. There we go. And then we have these archers that will stay down. Of course, there's also the version of events in which we... Oh. Actually, no. Let's make full use of the many archers we have, because they can be a little bit challenged when you have a lot of them and they're on this hill right here. So what we're going to do is... grab our sweet little general and put him there. And then we have these lovely fellows, and they are going to be coming over there. And then we have these lovely fellows, and they are going to come over here. And then we have our Brilliant militia. Will stand right there. And our Dunedain wardens, which will stand right there. They will be on a team, they will be on guard mode. Actually, everybody will be on guard mode, and we'll just make sure the rangers are not in skirmish mode. And then everything will proceed according to the grand plan. And here come the wargs. Yeah, they're not going to be very happy about what awaits them. And these guys may be a little bit less unhappy with what awaits them, but still, I do not count on them for the long haul in this battle. Look at the hill they have to traverse, and this isn't even the end of it. This is just the beginning. Because then they come over here, and this is going to tire them quite fiercely. but we shall be fresh, limber, and ready to lock, load, rock, and roll. And then our enemies, in turn, well, they will be rolling down the hill.
This way.
This way, yes. With your lovely gruff voice there. Right, can we get you guys to put yourselves in a meaningful position, please? Thank you. You guys, yeah. Yeah. Let's just send the Breland militia out to deal with them. Let's not waste arrows on skirmishers right there. But using our Breland militia to just briefly smack down these skirmishers, I think is a good idea. Because they will have a hill advantage, right, like this. And then we stop the skirmishers from targeting our more valuable units. Sort of stop them, at least. Look at that, they're just taking them one by one. Bending them over and saying hello and say hello to my spear. Oh, here come the savages. Okay. No, I didn't want you to go that far. Thank you. Pull back.
Pray something changes in the course of battle, for defeat seems almost certain.
Okay. Now the infantry comes, and of course this is going to overwhelm our militia. But it's also going to ensure that our enemy are pretty tired. Which is definitely a positive in and of itself. So, this is when our archers come into their own.
Ready yourself. Attack!
Well, hey there. Ooh, special attention, armor piercers. Those witch knights there, they need to go. Okay, our Breland militia is very tired, but we are going to form them up and put them there.
For defeat seems almost certain.
Because they will, if nothing else, plug a gap quite nicely. Okay. It seems to me that we need our experienced rangers over here. Can they move through that? I don't think they can. No. They will treat that as a wall. Okay, fair enough. Let's put it at ×2. So where do we have Skuld? Is he anywhere? Oh, he's standing over here. Doing nothing at all. What a general. I mean, leading by example. The example of laziness, that is. Of which he is indeed a perfect example. Yeah, let's go for some savages if we can. Just generally have a good time with it. Those witch knights are just standing there to be shot. That's not very sharp of you. Oh, there they go. They're going straight for the center, I think. So let's just deploy a few rounds of arrows into these buggers. Just because we can. They are going to take a long time to go down. Ooh, look at that. Oh my goodness. Oh, that hurts. Ooh. Sorry about that, chaps. Okay, now you guys, you can start targeting those again. The bodyguards, yeah, just keep shooting those guys. Oh, look at that. Ooh, ow, ow, ow. And then you guys just keep shooting them. Keep shooting them. Ooh, yeah. Your arrows are not armor piercing, but they sting regardless when they go straight into their backs.
This way.
To the point where only
half our
7
force
remain.
remains. Defeat seems almost certain.
It's gonna be tight. It is gonna be tight. And our rangers will have to do some melee battle. But I have faith in you, men. I have faith.
We Dunedain will fight for you.
Oh, it's good you are willing to fight for me. I very much appreciate that.
Keep out of sight.
Okay, so here they come.
Stay down.
This is when the battle gets a little ugly.
Stay down.
But fortunately, they have decided to go against the rangers that have exhausted their arrow supply the most. Which is good.
Defeat seems almost certain.
The thralls I'm not too scared of, to be honest. And, you know, why don't you shoot at the dark blades for a little bit, and then you go in with your axe, and it's going to be great. Okay. You ready? Ready to do some bloody work? Yeah, you are. Go hack his head off. We could really use a morale debuff for this army we're fighting here. Goodness, defeat seems certain. I'm not happy to see that at all. Come on, bring him down.
Almost certain.
If you can. I mean, there are more of them. Which is less than ideal. Ooh, that was the Witch King. Aw, okay. Sweet bugger. Oh yes, we got him. And now they're running off a bit. Okay. So, keep it up and you'll be able to take them down. Oh, hello, Dark Blades. Ugh. Thralls running away. Hillman broken. Very good. Those have not broken yet, though. Oof, this is gonna be pretty tight. Pretty tight. Not gonna lie. We might lose our general on this because he is, of course. I mean, he's fighting bravely. Going at him with his long sword. Oh, Rangers, how are you doing? You're actually doing okay against the Dark Blades, and I'm happy to see that.
For the moment, the fortune of battle goes our way.
Oh, goodness.
Pray it
We're
remains
losing him.
as such.
Okay, here's the thing. You're gonna run through. Run through with all you have. Even if it's just you. Come on. get out of there. And
Our army
Okay.
is tiring.
yeah, you just have to kill that one guy. Yeah, I know. And then, oh goodness, he is. I mean, this is the definition of relentless. He just keeps hacking. He cannot stop himself. Ugh. Okay. Dunedain Rangers, how are you doing? 3 dark blades left.
Our general lies
Ah,
slain upon
okay.
the battlefield.
He died. Well, that's a blow. But you know what also is a blow? Oh, what? What is that? So they killed our general and then they decided, no, we can't win this.
Foe runs. It's time
That
to press the
is
attack.
a first. They ran away. They won their combat duty and then they ran away.
Victory is ours.
Oh my goodness.
Let it be a salve upon our wounds.
Look at that. Rangers 352. 226 for the 54. That's impressive. And also 252 for the bodyguard. Which, you know, for 40 people. Also pretty darn good. This is when the brain likes to bring up all sorts of counterfactuals and ask, "Oh, if we had taken the, you know, would our victory, would our result have been any different had we faced our enemy on the slope?"
No, please, my lord.
Well, regardless, Skuld is dead. And that is worthy of celebration. Oh, hello. It's time to take that little town. Okay, okay. Well. As long as you consider it important, I suppose. And there we have Ilder. Okay. Well, we're going to retrain our pre-land militia so that if they come and attack us, we will be ready. Diplomat,
Yes, my lord.
get yourself over to the goblins.
Untrustworthy foe. What lies do you bring us then?
It is not I who lie. It is you when you time and time again deny that you will attack us once we have made this truce, and then for some reason you attack us regardless.
You have another proposal then?
I'm just going to give you that.
Complaints. Another
Okay,
course
then-
of wisdom to share.
Yes. I have so much wisdom. I am literally overflowing with wisdom.
I must inform you, we cannot agree.
You will give me 2050, 3 turns in a row. Yeah, you can do that.
We shall not soon forget this. Goodbye. We look forward to our next meeting.
Alright. Okay. So that saves our capital. We get a bodyguard unit there. That's very nice. And, well, maybe Himblamir, you will actually be more useful over there.
We can go no further, my lord.
So you go back. And what are we building here? Well, we just got ourselves a grain exchange, which is of course of great interest and charm. Speaking of charm, we're gonna need a meeting hall, I think. Maybe. There's so many things we need here. We need a school, but I also happen to think that a master carpenter's hut would be really nice. So what are we going to get next turn? We're going to get an extra couple of thousand from the goblins, as long as they don't attack us and, you know, ruin the deal. Which they might. But if we build a war camp next, then we will at least be able to get a meeting hall, and that will then, you know, those two buildings will together see these two warden units become free, which is definitely worth it. Because that is, what was it, 450 a turn less in our expenditure. That is something we're going to feel. And of course, let's not forget, we'll be able to train them as well.
Yes, my lord.
So, Gwynien?
Yes, my lord.
Gwynine? I don't know.
Approaching their
But
dignitary.
he is absolutely going down
Tomorrow's
there.
journey planned out.
Okay.
My lord, you have...
I am going to offer an alliance. And I'm going to give you map information. And no, not military access. Can I give some... I can't give a regular tribute? Is it because it thinks we don't have any money? I suppose that's
Good
possible.
day to you.
It's because we have less than 100 and so it goes, nah, you wouldn't give that. No. I suppose that's sort of true. Our desire to ally with Dol Amroth. It's not exactly going to be met easily. Come on, Moria, come on.
We stand vigil as the enemy.
Your words are as cheap as chips. Actually, they're cheaper than chips. Because potatoes are going up in price these days. Anyway, let's execute Dunedain. Araphor, the conqueror of Dunedain, comes with all the finest troops that we can command, and he's up against, well, blah blah blah. And so we're going to smack the blah blah blah
We attack.
over the head and call them silly for even trying what they are about to attempt.
Units, await my orders.
So, dear friends, it is time to lay waste to every single Angmar soldier on the field today. Are you coming? Hypothetically, I suppose. Yeah, okay. They'll get you. They'll get you. So, first job of the day, shoot some wargs. Wonderful. And then some more wargs. Beautiful. And they are gone, essentially. Oh, witch knights, hello there. Well, I have some armor-piercing arrows for you to say hello to. Also some arrows in general, you know. Then some orc fighters. Oh, yeah, perfect targets for our
Dunedain.
rangers.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
What do you have there? Savages. Yeah. Take them out. Angmar archers. Hillman. Yeah, that's a decent target, isn't it? Get rid of them for me, please. Hello, cavalry. You are about to be attacked by pikes, and you are not gonna like it, so let's go around them.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Okay, how are we doing over here? Well, Steady, steady on. You are taking out a general after all. And and they fall down to the ground. Take out the pikemen, please. Oops, we're shooting our own men. Can't have that. Only the general remains. And there he goes. Okay, we're not completely unscathed, but we are still very much functionally intact. And out they are. Lovely. Anyone else? Oh yeah. What? Oh, what was that? Oh. It's the Dunedain bodyguard with the insane range. Trying to land some arrows into the settlement itself.
The enemy army flees. This is a clear victory.
Very nice work, everybody. 230 Dunedain Rangers, 202 Dunedain Rangers, Dunedain Scouts 118, and some captured. Woohoo! Experience to many people, but not really the Wardens because they didn't do as much. Well, they did a lot of dying, but they didn't do as much killing. Indeed, the Rangers are where your damage is going to be dealt. As the Northern Dunedain. They are the damage dealers of choice for your army, and they are really deadly. Especially for the early game, I mean...
We have triumphed.
But that nets us a little fort.
Our courage and honor have conquered.
And now we have to say hello to
Yes,
the
my lord.
goblins
We
again.
shall hear you out, but do not expect much.
I will expect a couple thousand on the table.
Your plans,
Thank you.
please continue with your suggestions.
And another. Just gonna ask for money in increments for your
You shall
insolence.
speak honorably, friend. Farewell.
Alright, so far so good. Larach, yeah, you're still struggling to get that castle greenlit, aren't you? Yeah.
Be gone.
Let,
Battle.
let's see what happens if hiking Aragorn auto-resolves these guys. They do have armor upgrades, but... Oh my goodness! Yeah, that is brutal. Sorry about that, old chap.
Honorable,
Shouldn't have done that.
glorious victory.
It's not worth it.
Your orders, my lord.
Thurin, can you train Dunedain Rangers? Well, slightly quicker than
My lord. Yes.
Osul,
We'll
so
make
that's
camp
something.
here.
Lumberman, yeah, we can
As
send
you
them up there.
wish.
It's fine.
We can go no further today.
And these lovely fellows will head over to Annuminas.
Yes. We shall continue tomorrow.
Yes, my lord.
We shall
Because once we have it,
engage.
I mean, it's not going to be as much of a military magnet for the enemy as Deadman's Dyke is, for instance. Alright,
Your orders. What is it you wish?
Alliance,
to
please.
discuss?
I'm going to give you all the money I have in the world What do you say?
I accept this wonderful. Well, that seemed fruitful.
Wonderful. Okay.
Farewell.
So now we are allied to our
Yes, my lord.
Dunedain brothers.
Without question.
Well, not really
I shall
Dunedain.
continue
Yeah, they are.
tomorrow.
Okay, Dunedain in culture. Okay, fair enough.
Impossible. Tomorrow's journey.
Goody goody.
planned out.
And we've donated some money to the war machine that will keep the southern lands from rolling over Gondor. So now all we need to do, as far as I gather, is to march Aragorn down to... Come off it, goblins.
We must make a
We're
stand.
going to march
We are
Aragorn
besieged.
down to Gondor.
We stand vigil
No.
as the enemy surrounds us.
That man's like under siege.
I will only address you
He's a captain.
in battle. Be gone.
Okay.
Your orders, my lord.
Well, how are those bloody Angmar doing? They're stagnating in the territorial department. Every department, really.
Yes, my lord.
Do we go back to help? It'll take too long for us to get there. No.
To battle.
We'll do better in
We
actually
shall
taking
prevail.
Annuminas. It'll take our
Yes.
bloody 8 turns. But I'm not confident that assaulting this place will net us any good.
My lord. Yes.
Not any substantial good, at least.
Your will, my lord.
Um...
As you wish.
Right.
I'm gonna stick you.
Your
Well,
orders.
goblins?
Trustworthy foe. What lies do you bring us then?
I'm going to offer you a very easy piece. Easy
Another
peasy, you
course
see?
of wisdom to share.
Yes. So much wisdom right here.
Potions, goodbye. We look forward to our next meeting.
This diplomat has made
Yes, my lord.
his money back and then some. Okay. Yeah, let's just save up some more cash, I guess. And then we'll see if Angmar attacks us, but I actually believe they will. Unless something draws them away. And that would of course be very, very sad. Oh, hello.
We must make a stand. We are besieged.
Dunlondon Captain, how are you doing? Okay, Captain Pad. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Halon will do his best to hold you back.
Muster your courage, men. We march into battle.
I'm going to need some more tea for this one.
Our foes appear to be gaining the upper hand in this battle.
Yeah, they do appear to be. Oh, you can go up on this wall. That's very interesting, but it's very useless because, you know, there's nothing up. There's nothing for you up there. We can't really go up here either. Well, learning the lesson from last time.
Dunedain will fight for you.
We're going to save our arrows for a little bit.
Ready yourselves.
I'm just going to put people in as good defensive a position as we can. And if that bug persists for this battle, then we might just have to cut it early. But we'll see. We'll see what the enemy does. Okay, here they come, orc fighters. Yeah, maybe, yeah, shooting at some orc fighters would definitely be worth it. Especially those over there, 225
Curses!
of them.
The enemy are battering down our gates.
Okay, smack, 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 smack a ruby.
Blast their eyes! The enemy's ram is through our gates.
So, what are they going to do? They're going to do exactly the same thing as last time. So, with your permission, I will cut out most of this battle, and I will see you after it all. Unless, of course, they suddenly decide to attack us, which they might. And until then, we're just going to stand here and shoot a bunch of folks. It's going to be very, very, very quiet. So, see you in a bit. And here we are again, back and ready to assess the situation with almost 600 kills to the Dunedain Rangers and the almost 300 to the bodyguards. I would not consider this a complete wash of a battle because we took out almost half their bloody army with 2 units. That's, you know, almost 900 enemies killed by 2 units. So, just imagine. I mean, it's not completely beyond the realm of possibility that we would be able to defend ourselves if attacked properly. Though it must be said that I do doubt that the game mechanics would fall out in our favor if the game mechanics actually worked properly. Annuminas sallies out. Well, actually, that is pretty damn nice because I'm pretty confident we can take them in the field. So all we needed was for Captain Bungo to consider himself brave enough to sally out against us. And so he does, with well-armoured lumbermen and well-armoured woodland hunters, but also some well-armoured sellswords. And they will be slightly more challenging, but only slightly. So let's have at them. The most heavily armoured rebels in the land.
Attack!
And they shall fall by our hand. And in the meantime, while this whole little sorry battle business was going on at Dead Man's Dyke, I took the liberty of preparing some additional tea. Now, it is not completely done yet because it didn't take that long, but
Dunedain.
it is going to be there in a few minutes, and I am looking forward to that. So, the ruins of Annuminas. Welcome, everybody. Oh, look at that. Some soul swords staggering out to meet us. Isn't it just wonderful? I do like this battle map quite a lot, and especially when it also gets completed. It's very, very nice. It's all very thematic, but it's also quite cool to just see a tower leaning on its side over there. Yeah, but it's the place could use a little bit of a cleanup, as it were. So here we are going to defend our flanks most of all. Okay. Can you target the sellsword specifically? I would be so pleased if you could. Yes, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And you others, you've already taken out 12% of the enemy army. That's very, very impressive. Thank you so much for your service, good sirs. Oh, hello, lumberman. Oh, hello, woodland hunters. You are exposing yourselves. Not in the indecent way, I mean in the perfectly decent way, where it allows me to attack you. And lumberman, lumberman, lumberman.
The battle seems to be swinging in our favour.
Well,
From such tidings does victory
we'll just need
emerge.
to charge some folks. The Dunedain bodyguards will hold their ground for a little bit, although 140 lumbermen is perhaps at the upper echelon of what we might be able to handle with them. But it is so lovely, lucky and wonderful that we can now fall into their backs with our wardens. And of course these rangers can help too. Right, rangers? Right, rangers? Can you fire a few volleys into those buggers? No. Instead, you fire straight into the backs of your own friends. Which is less helpful, let's be honest. Lovely to see the woodland hunters struggling mightily.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Very nice. You know what? Can we... Nah, we're already at pretty high graphics levels. The woodland hunters are going into melee. They are mad, folks. They're mad. But we'll charge into them. It's all going to be okay. Oh my goodness gracious, that's a lot of dead lumbermen. But they have also just taken out an entire unit of wardens. So let's not underestimate them, eh? Ha! Sword swords. Ha! We need to assist our archers.
Without him, his troops will lose.
And that should rout them. Yeah, it does. It does. Very nice. Any archers left? None that I can see. No, we are literally just struggling against the last of these cellular swords.
Behold how our cowardly foe runs. It's time to press the attack.
Yeah.
The enemy are utterly vanquished.
Ah, we healed a fair few.
This is a great
Some
victory,
wardens, some
worthy
rangers,
of only the
bit of everything.
mightiest of generals.
Dunedain scouts, 252 casualties. That is very good work, everyone. And we healed one of you. Woohoo! 2 experience gained, though. Not bad at all. Ah. So that was a proper battle. And now Annuminas is ours. It will rekindle the fervor with which our people fight for their freedom and prosperity, and act as a lovely buffer for Bree, whom we have now completely insulated from all possible harm.
A most noble conquest.
39 from massacring everyone, or yeah, I don't want to massacre everyone. Let's just occupy the place. I'm sure it will be lovely and peaceful. Ah, we have reached the Shire in doing so. How lovely. The rangers flourish. Yay.
My lord. Yes,
Hello, Bordeer.
as you wish. I shall continue tomorrow.
Matraith, hello. You've constructed something nice. What's the next you should have? Well, you have 53% Dunedain culture, so on that front you're pretty good already. I'm just thinking, what else could we give you, really? Well, let's go with the grain exchange, I guess. Mengelin has yet to be taken, and taken it sure should be. How are we doing on culture here? 41%, which is not too bad. We just need to get it up to 50%. Oh, hello, House of Kings. Let's retrain folks at that man's dike. We never know when we will be needing them again. Maybe some archer militia would actually be pretty neat here. Like that. It's pretty good. Because we just place them on the walls and give them some target practice. Oh goodness, now I'm consciously beginning to abuse the game. Can we really have that? Can we really have that? Maybe I should make like a community poll to say, should we abuse Fornost Arain to its logical extreme? Yes or no? I think it is a legitimate question. I mean, we're already sort of abusing the goblins a bit.
Orders. By your command. March to exhaustion, continuing later.
Yes, my lord. This had best
Ceasefire?
be worth
No.
time until we meet again. Things can only get better between.
Well, Saradok, you'll just have to come and get me, I suppose. Tharbad is building. Tharbad is building. Lovely. Very good. This is what we'd like to see. Tharbad shall be a center of development. Hello, High Elves. Welcome to the party. Again. And so we finished the battle off with High King Aragorn facing off against Sadok. Well, Saradok. Sorry. Yeah, let's do it. Smack them up.
We attack!
Now it'll be interesting to see what this Wildman settlement gives us. It gives us not a lot at all. No. Okay. Well, we do have a cavalry advantage if nothing else. So the first thing we shall do is actually just send our cavalry outside the walls. And then we have a bucket load of archers. They're going to be very lovely to have. To be honest, we're just going to keep all of our archers up on these sort of hills.
Keep them at a distance.
Um,
Come together, hunters.
there we are. I guess that's pretty decent. None of you are skirmishing. You're all on guard mode. It's all lovely. And Aragorn, your task will be to hold the square. To hold the square as long as you dare. Hold on the square. Hold it for as long as you dare. Look. Look, my friends, the enemies are there. Send your arrows fly through the air. They will land and squish them to bits. At least that's what I hope from... What is this? It's that general. He's marching over there. At least I think that's him. And so if we shoot him with a lot of arrows, he might die. And that's a very tempting prospect, I have to say. But shoot at the more valuable targets. Not that the long spears are not valuable, they are. But we're not going to have the greatest impact shooting at them right there, no. So actually, I'm going to take you guys and decommission you. Well, not quite, but... But you guys, you're going to go over here and say hello to the spears. They don't have any ranged forces at all. Which is certainly something. Yeah. Shoot them, shoot them.
The enemy's ram has breached the gates.
Right, load up your bows, everybody.
The enemy have the walls. Look to our defense or all will be lost.
There he runs. That's the guy. We didn't manage to shoot him yet. But we might get to it. Alright. Archers, shooting gallery time. Okay, they seem to be not directly going for the Grey Company. At least, not yet. Long spears. Yes, that's a lovely target you got there. You guys smack up the axeman, and then, yeah, the raiders, you're going to face off against Aragorn himself. And, yeah, we can use that. We can use it 3 times, so let's absolutely use it this time. Oh, the clan axeman. Doing their thing to be annoying. Ah, clan spearman coming along. And is it the general? It is the general. Okay. You know what? Maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to get him. Where is he? Where is the cretin who walks like a man? Oh, he's over there. Okay, I think we're actually doing really, really well. We have a very good kill to death ratio right now, but it's better than I thought it would be. Okay. Strike at their hearts. And then we'll pull the others back.
Only half the enemy force remains.
And similar thing, going back. The long spears are fleeing. Fascinating outcome. Yeah. Our cavalry are not best utilized in the fashion we are currently employing them. But all that said, we are still doing decently. You run down the long spears. You run around with the general for a bit.
The battle seems to be swinging in our favor.
Ooh, someone routed?
Such tidings,
Yes,
victory
the
emerged.
center is routing. Oh, they're all routing now. Lovely. Well, then we can just use our cavalry to catch the buggers as they run.
We will smash the enemy.
Just make sure not, and I repeat not, to anger the spearmen. So, Grey Company. Nope, they run away. Very nice. Rangers start shooting at the spearmen. Oh goodness, the axemen have stopped running away. But we managed to... Did we just manage to rout some of them? Yeah, we did. Fancy that. Fancy that. Yes, everybody, fight with curry. Oh, Here comes the general. And apparently they have a phobia of being alive. That's the only way I can describe or ascribe any sense of meaning to their meaningless behavior.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
Victory will indeed be ours.
Stand, men of the West! The enemy general abandons his men.
And he's out of there. Okay, the hunters have fired their last shots. The others are still dealing with those spearmen, but we will have to send Aragorn out into them. So we will.
We've captured the... If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Okay, everybody.
The enemy army
No, they just run away.
Pursue and run them down.
Very good. I think we've done what we needed to do here.
The enemy are utterly vanquished. This is a great victory worthy of only the mightiest of generals.
Healing some archers, very good. And of course the Grey Company have slaughtered all in their path. Very good. Time for some tea. Ransom. Oh,
Honorable, glorious victory.
not too keen on that prospect apparently. Well, we shall refashion Dol Larach in our image.
My lord. Yes.
Ah, and here comes Captain Pad.
Be gone.
Fresh from his lack of conquest in the north, he goes to say hello to Ostsul. Dirt paths here, that's an option. We also build them in Kiloniach, but I think they would actually be worth more here in Tirthuin because they would link up with Ostsul and Fenestdrönen. You know, it's not much of a difference, but it is a difference. Kiloniak, how would you do? Yeah, it's less. But the dirt parts are, you know, just not that profitable in that way. So in some ways, I might be better off building a grain exchange. Yeah. And then a leather tanner, for instance, or just ensuring that other places are getting the troops and buildings they need. Dead Man's Dyke, for instance. Maybe not school, but a leather worker could be nice. And Annuminas is building a carpenter's hut, which is lovely. Ah, yes, there's a Dunedain war camp you have here. Well, eventually we'll have some troops from you. And Dead Man's Dyke got some farming. Castle upgrade. And the military camp here is going well. And I suppose that is all this episode really needs to be. We have defeated all the enemies that stood before us. Sort of. And we have managed to sway Dol Amroth to our side.
Yes.
And now we have found Minas Tirith. Hello, Bordir. Hello again. Mad as a haddock. I am tempted to send some wardens over to Larach. So let's do that.
I respect
And
you,
just
my
outside the
enemy.
range of Lurtz.
Let us settle matters on the field of battle.
That
Your orders,
baddie.
my lord.
But we could also hire some folks here. We just need a bit of
Yes, my lord.
money.
I cannot. It is good to see you, my friend. How can we help?
Yeah, you can help me by buying my map information.
You hold us. Good day to you.
Thank you so much. Because Aragorn will put this
Yes,
to
ma'am.
very good use. Dunlending long spears. I love them. So, they are now ours. And they shall sit in Larach and help us keep enemies at bay. All night and all of the day. And then Dunedain will come as well. And that is where we shall leave this episode. And hopefully we will not have to leave Aragorn sitting in Larach for too long. But, of course, the conversion process is coming underway and it's coming along nicely. And so at one point he will be able to leave it. And leave it better off than when he found it. And that is what we try to do here at Dunedain Incorporate. So, have a lovely day. If you're new around here, I would be so pleased if you were to, you know, leave a comment if you like the video or whatever you do. Like it, whatever. Yeah, all those things. Subscribing is also really nice. It'll help the channel grow. And then we will have more adventures together. And I would look forward to that immensely. But for now, though, I just hope that I will see you again next time for episode 5 of the Dunedain campaign. Until then, though, have a lovely time, and I'll see you soon.